What if our true value does not lie in our achievements, but in the very essence of our being? What if every stumble and fall is actually a step towards realizing our limitless potential? What if the societal metrics of success are just simply illusions, distracting us from our inherent worth? What if the darkest moments in our lives are not indicators of our value, but they are crucibles for our transformation? What if the love we give and receive is the true measure of what is actual wealth? What if our capacity to overcome challenges is infinitely greater than any fear or doubt that we face? And what if our deepest scars are not blemishes, but they are badges of resilience and courage? What if every act of kindness that we perform is a ripple that creates waves of positivity throughout the entire world? What if our greatest contributions to the world are not our accomplishments, but they are our presence and our authenticity? What if our voices of judgment, both external and internal, are merely echoes of misunderstanding of our very nature? What if breaking free from the chains of societal expectations is just the first step at discovering our authentic selves? What if our ability to dream is the most powerful tool for shaping reality? What if the most profound strength is found in vulnerability and the courage to be seen for who we truly actually are? What if the compass that guides us to our true value points inward to a place beyond comparison and competition? What if our worth is not diminished by our struggles, but is made more evident through our resilience in facing these things? What if the voice of self-doubt and fear are not predictors of failure, but they are challenges to be met with compassion and with courage? What if the light we seek is not at the end of a tunnel, but it is within us, waiting to be acknowledged and shared? What if the barriers between us and our dreams are not insurmountable walls, but illusions dissipated by the power of our belief in ourselves? What if the love we seek externally is a reflection of the love we need to cultivate within ourselves? What if our greatest adversities are not obstacles, but opportunities to grow and to learn from the depths of ourselves and embrace the great strength that we have? What if the judgment we fear from others is a mirror of our own self-judgment? And what would happen if we just simply released that? What if our capacity for joy and wonder is never lost, but merely obscured by the clutter of daily worries, of daily fears, of daily anxieties? What if our true purpose is not a destination, but a journey of continual self-discovery and growth? What if the power to change our lives and the world resides not in grand gestures, but in everyday acts of kindness and authenticity? What if our moments of greatest despair are also our moments of closest contact with our potential for change and growth? What if the freedom we seek from external validation is already ours, waiting to be claimed through self-acceptance? What if our most significant achievements are not those recognized by the world, but our moments of kindness, bravery, and integrity? What if the path to realizing our full potential is not through adding more to our lives, but in letting go of the things that no longer serve us? What if the voice inside us, urging us to be true to ourselves, is the most important guide that we have? What if our greatest barrier to love and connection is the fear of showing our true selves to the world? What if the most profound moments of clarity come from facing our fears rather than running from them? What if the peace we seek is not a state to be achieved, but a natural condition obscured by our thoughts and fears? What if our most authentic self is not something to be created or discovered, but simply remembered and embraced? What if the greatest act of rebellion is to love ourselves in a world that consistently tells us that we are not enough? What if our deepest wounds are also the openings through which our true light shines the brightest? What if the hardest battles we fight are the ones within, against the shadows of doubt and fear? What if our true success is not about how high we climb, but how deeply we connect with others? What if our most significant learning comes from unlearning the stories we've been told about ourselves and who we are supposed to be? What if the greatest adventure is not exploring new landscapes, but in seeing ourselves with new eyes? What if the courage to be ourselves is the most powerful gift that we can give the world? What if the only approval we truly need is our own, and everything else is just a reflection of that inner acceptance? What if our ability to feel deeply, both joy and pain, is not a weakness, but a profound strength? What if our most challenging moments are precisely what prepare us to embrace the greatest joys and achievements in our lives? What if true wealth is not measured in material possessions, but in the moments of genuine connection and presence? What if the process of overcoming self-limiting beliefs is not about fighting, but about understanding and gently releasing them? You are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. You are worthy of love, respect, and abundance in all aspects of your life. You are the architect of your own destiny, shaping your future with every thought and action. You are a beacon of light, illuminating the path for others with your kindness and your compassion. You are enough, just as you are, and you have everything within you to succeed. You are a masterpiece in progress, consistently evolving and growing into your fullest potential. You are deserving of all the blessings and opportunities that come your way. You are the hero of your own story, overcoming challenges and rising above adversity. You are a force of nature, unstoppable in your pursuit of greatness and fulfillment. You are a magnet for positivity and success, attracting all that aligns with your highest good. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. You are the embodiment of grace and resilience, gracefully navigating life's twists and turns. You are a source of inspiration, igniting the spark of possibility to those around you. You are a warrior of the heart, fiercely protecting your dreams and aspirations. You are a visionary with the power to manifest your deepest desires into reality. You are a beacon of hope, shining brightly even in the dark times. You're a catalyst for change, transforming the world with your unique gifts and talents. You are the captain of your own ship, charting a course towards a brighter future. You are a champion of authenticity, embracing your true self with courage and conviction. You are the living embodiment of love, radiating warmth and compassion wherever you go. You are all you need. You are beauty. You are wonder. You are strength. Learn to be you. Learn to be the greatest form of you. Learn to be the greatest thing that you can be. And everything you do matters. Go be something great.